And so I want to welcome all of us to our intention meditation. And, we can really feel that there's just another wave of a lot on the global front. And it's a little disheartening at times, knowing that, for instance, innocent people are getting basically slaughtered, and that there is these two different ways of viewing life that are clashing, and that each of those sides think they're right, and we can be over here, or we can be over there, or we can be the observers. But really, I'm going to say this in particular for one person who's joined us today, that what we want is peace, right? We want peace, but peace comes with surrender. And the kind of surrender that is necessary is a surrender of this whole paradigm of control that this whole planet is just engulfed in, which then leads us to perhaps a little bit more towards leaning, towards where I feel like our ability to assist is towards climate, and also the consciousness behind climate. It's not that we're going to just turn the dial and the weather's going to be perfect. It's not that at all. It's that we're enhancing on the quantum. We're energizing. We're funding energy on the grid that people begin to wake up and actually decide in their being and in their heart, what can I do? And of course, there's people who can't do anything else but what they're doing. They just can't. They have this amount of food, they eat it, they get rid of the trash. There's no systems in many, many parts of the world for that. Pollution, things are made to feed people. I mean, there's just a whole system. But I'm feeling that if we keep funding, this is the word I'm coming up with, we keep funding the possibility of an awakening of consciousness in humans towards caring for their habitat, their environment, their habitat, not just by having a roof over their head, but by going, wow, if I'm not in balance, I'm not going to have a habitat, or my kids aren't. And so I've been thinking a lot about this lately. And, it's always the question of, what can I do? What can I do? I could write a million letters. There's lots of people writing letters. This, for me, is the proven way to energize the change that we seek with our collective energy and our collective intention. And so I thank you all for jumping in on this Monday, beginning of your week. And I know we all have things that need to be done. So when you're watching this later, you're a part of us. So we're going to gather all of that future intentionality, and we're going to put it in our energy bank here. And then we will be guided by the forces that seek that oneness of harmony, that oneness that is elicited from peace, love, right? What's that unifying force? It's love. You really feel that love and be it. Live to be love. Peace is just an outcome of that. Peace is an outcome of that unifying force. that we can energize through our intentionality here. So I invite us all to close our eyes. Shift into our hearts. And first of all, shift into our abundance and the gratitude that we feel towards it, and really recognize it. Really recognize how much we have. And we have in density, and we have a lot on the quantum, because we all have been doing our work. And so in joining together now, we soften our hearts. Soften so that the love can just move out. That we link now with all beings who know love at their core. We link with all beings who realize love as a unifying force. Soften to expand into love, that greater love. And sometimes just that mantra of love, love, love begins to connect me with those beings. Some are human, and some are in our natural world who just are. How much can you love? And then times it by 10. And while you're at it, times it by 100. Sometimes when we expand as love and into love, there's a piece of that that we feel heartbreak. Sometimes it's personal, but sometimes it's for the world. And it's okay to feel that. Then, as one shifts through that, perhaps there's other feelings that arises. This is so natural. The deeper we love, the more possibility that the exclusions from love arise. It can be fear, and it can even be anger, it's sadness, rejection. They all can arise. They can arise up through the chakras, up from even below the feet, from that ubiquitous feeling, collective unconscious. Still, we can pulse love, love, steady heartbeat. And there is a source of infinite love that is available to us. And it is the flow of love from the Divine Mother. And while we might imagine that she's everywhere, I feel her moving up through my feet, body, into my heart and my consciousness. And as that frequency moves up, it moves up through the collective, liberating swaths of feelings and emotions through those who are willing to feel, express, and release. So allowing Divine Mother to move up and infiltrate through the immense, unspoken, unfelt, unreleased emotions that swarm this planet. As we tune in and call to Divine Mother. And her beautiful flow of unconditional, unifying love, healing love, nurturing love. Call it up through our vehicles, our awareness. And then we are conduits to move that out into the planetary grid. And that grid now is in a controlled state. Sashay that energy up through your vehicle. And when you're filled up, move it out. And even as we're doing this, beautiful beings, I see a lightening of the load. A lightening. Of the heaviness in so many hearts. And if you are able, allow this love to come all around you like a cocoon. Cocoon to nestle in. Heal and mend your heart in any way that's needed. I often see the Divine Mother as this gorgeous rose pink energy infiltrated with a beautiful crystalline white and gold frequency. And so perhaps you are seeing something like that around you. Cocoon of unconditional Divine Mother. Frequency, love, love, love. And the instruction that I'm hearing is to keep that cocoon around you as a buffer, a love buffer. That in being held, you may have quiet moments where you can fund others, known and unknown. Fund others with the emanation of consciousness raising love. Yeah. Close our time together by also offering just a gentle, gentle peace. 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 And if you can today, sometime take a little bit of time by yourself. So really feel yourself in this cocoon. Gold in that has a galvanizing and protective effect. And the white crystalline links us to the higher dimensional frequencies. And then this gorgeous pink, it just, it holds us. It holds us. So many blessings to you. And just wish you all a beautiful day. And I'm sending you love, love, love.